Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the Kennesaw State Owls taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Delaware Blue Hens. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blue Hens offense will get the ball first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
And that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him. They can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
He'll keep it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Hunt is in the air. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. From the gun, the running back has it. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Kennesaw State right back to work.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Williams will pass. He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Turns it loose. He makes a grab. He gets it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Rice took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Owls that fired on all cylinders. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires complete on the crosser. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. He'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna look downfield again. A little screen to the running back. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Silver. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's LeBoy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. The Blue Hens come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Going to the run, it's Silver. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. trying to ball his way in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Kennesaw State right back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first down. Oh, my, circle, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 28. Williams looking for a man. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Here comes the heat. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. No huddle offense to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Under fire. It's complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
Brings up 4th down.
Wants to return it. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The snap sets up to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They go to the ground. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Kennesaw State right back to work.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Motion from the wideout. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Williams looking for a man. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now they'll run it to the right here. Running to Green. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's LeBoy. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Tight end now in motion. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it down the left side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Miami endured a hostile crowd, and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Yager Stadium, and the Red Hawks came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Kennesaw State right back to work. Williams will pass. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He'll do it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. The run to the left. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, going up top. Can't connect on his first throw. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down.
On to punt it away.
Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Moss. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Silver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Brings into the open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Play action on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls and fires complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Williams looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's Moss.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up in. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires toward the target. Hauls it in. And that will be in the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.